And good morning, everybody. I hope that everyone had a great weekend this weekend. But today, I'm going to be talking about cold air intakes and really if they're even worth buying. Now, I will be talking from personal experience. I've seen other videos online, and I've actually seen other dyno numbers of when people have actually put a cold air intake on their car. For me personally, I have owned two cold air intakes. I had a BBK cold air intake on my 2005 V6 Mustang, which I definitely liked. I definitely felt a throttle response, felt like I had more power, and my Roush cold air intake that I have on my 2012 Mustang GT. Now with the Roush cold air intake for my Mustang, it wasn't the full cold air intake, it was pretty much just the little head unit to make it look like it was a cone instead of that big ugly box. I didn't notice a ton from that. I did notice a slight throttle response. It was a little bit better, but as far as power increase, no, I didn't notice a huge power increase. But as far as what a cold air intake does, all the cold air intake is going to do is really just allow for better flow to your engine, allow more air to get in there. And a lot of cold air intakes on the market, they actually allow your car to suck in air from like a fender or somewhere that's not in the engine bay, because in the engine bay you have a lot of that hot air going around, and if your engine sucks in that hot air, it's just not going to have as much power as if it's sucking air in from like your fender where it's a little bit cooler, because cold air is a little bit denser. And would this even be a Bubba Blue video if there was not a bridge rev somewhere in here? I probably felt a big increase on my 2005 V6 Mustang versus this Mustang here is because on my 2005 Mustang, when I installed that BBK cold air intake, it actually started sucking in air from the fender versus just sucking in air from the engine bay. On this car here, it actually already sucked in air from just in front of the bumper. Pretty much the air gets sucked in from my driver's side fog light. So that's probably why I didn't feel a big increase, is because it was already sucking in cold air. All it was doing was filtering the air just a little bit better. Because now I have a cone filter versus just like that cheap little paper filter. And don't clown me for how dirty it is down here. I know I need to clean it. But when I shut my hood, pretty much it causes a little seal right here, and all the air is being sucked in through right down there, which comes in through right there. Now, are cold air intakes worth it? And in my opinion, it's like a yes and no. You can't expect just a cold air intake to really improve your times or make your car have a ton more horsepower. Like, it will make your car feel like it has, that much more horsepower. And as far as torque, I mean, you can't really feel it, but I mean, it will technically increase your horsepower and your torque numbers, but it's not going to be all that noticeable, honestly. So don't expect a cold air intake to be a huge game changer. I mean, it will increase just a little bit, and if you already have your exhaust done and you have a little bit of engine work done to it, then you will feel the cold air intake a little bit more. But if you don't have anything done to your car and you slap a cold air intake on there, it's not going to make your car a speed demon by any means. Cool little Jeep behind me now. It's green and black and has like minions all over it, light bars too. Definitely a unique looking Jeep. Now, as far as horsepower gains, what you can expect, I've seen as little as like 5 horsepower gains from those cheap little eBay cold air intakes you can get, and I've seen as high as like 25 horsepower gains from like those more expensive ones you can get. And with those cheaper eBay cold air intakes, those pretty much are just changing your stock airbox to a cone. With the more expensive ones, usually they come with a big box that'll actually have a little adapter to suck in air from your fender. And if you're in the market to get a cold air intake right now, if I could give you any one piece of advice that would really help you, it would be to look at the horsepower numbers that they advertise and take them with a grain of salt, because all they're trying to do is get you to buy their cold air intake, so they might exaggerate a little bit as far as the horsepower numbers just to get you to buy it. But like I said, it's not going to add a crazy amount of horsepower to your car. It would be great if you paired it with like a tuner or something like that, because if you pair it with a tuner, then you will actually notice some considerable gains. But guys, that will be it for today's video. I really do hope you found this video informative and you enjoyed it. But if you did enjoy this video, please like it and please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.